K-pop powerhouses strive to advance into Europe, Latin America. CV, one of K-pop's most prominent acts, recently made headlines for its remarkable achievements this year, performing for over 1.5 million fans worldwide. However, their limited presence in Europe and Latin America highlights the logistical and financial challenges K-pop groups face in expanding to distant markets, despite the growing global demand. As agencies work to bridge these gaps, efforts to engage international fans, particularly in untapped regions, are gaining momentum, significantly reshaping the rapidly growing industry. CV struggles. This year marked CV first ever performance in Europe in its 9-year career, a significant, although somewhat belated, milestone considering its massive global fan base. The group made its European debut in June as headliners at the Glastonbury Festival in the UK, followed by a performance at Lollapalooza Berlin in Germany in September. CV's absence from Latin America over the years is equally striking, with the group's return to the region scheduled for next year at Mexico's Monterrey Pole Norte Festival. The group last performed in Latin America 5 years ago during its second world tour, ODTU, which included a show at Palacio de los Deportes in Mexico City in 2020. While fans in Europe and Latin America have eagerly awaited CV's return, a sense of disappointment has lingered due to the group's decision not to include these regions in their 2022 Be The Suan World Tour and this year's Right Here World Tour. While CV's absence from Europe was not due to neglect, but rather the cancellation of their planned concerts in Madrid, Paris, London, and Berlin because of the COVID-19 pandemic. The challenge of performing in distant regions extends beyond the group, affecting many K-pop acts aiming to reach international audiences. In a long-awaited move, fellow K-pop group Stray Kids also plans to visit Europe and Latin America in 2025 for the first time in its 8-year career. As part of its Dominate World Tour, running from March to July, the group is set to perform in cities including Santiago, Rio de Janeiro, Sao Paulo, Lima, Mexico City, Amsterdam, Frankfurt, London, Madrid, and Paris, with its dedicated fans ensuring that all the shows are sold out. Speaking with the Korea Times, a K-pop industry insider explained the possible reasons for this hesitance, citing the logistical challenges of including far-flung regions in tour schedules. Tours to regions like Latin America and Europe involve significant logistical and financial hurdles, and because agencies do tend to work for profit, they typically proceed only when confident about a group's popularity in those areas, they explained. It's not just the artists who travel. Staff and equipment must also be transported, which is costly, the insider added. For larger groups like SV with 13 members, long-distance tours are even more challenging. This is why many K-pop groups prioritize tours in Asia, where logistics are simpler. To address these challenges, K-pop agencies have been working to strengthen their footholds in distant regions. In July, JYP Entertainment launched a subsidiary, JYP Latin America, to expand its presence in the music market across Central and South America. Similarly, HYB established a Mexico-based unit in November 2023 to deepen its engagement with the region. SM Entertainment adopted a different approach, creating a joint venture with Kakao Entertainment to debut the boy group, Dear Alice, in the UK aimed primarily at European audiences. The group is set to unveil its debut performance at SMTO Delia Live next year. Lucero Santiago, CEO of Buell Media and a K-pop expert in Mexico and Latin America, emphasized the importance of engaging with fans in regions around the world as K-pop's international popularity continues to grow. I've seen the efforts of companies like Ocesa to bring K-pop back post-pandemic, Santiago said. It's crucial for major K-pop agencies to equally invest in the Latin American market, which has been an important hub for the music industry for years. Indeed, the 2024 International Federation of the Phonographic Industry's Global Music Report have underscored this potential. According to its statistics, Mexico and Brazil were the second and third fastest-growing music markets in 2023, with revenue increases of 18.2% and 13.4%, respectively. Korean artists should always consider Latin fans, Santiago added. Spanish is one of the most spoken languages globally, and connecting with Spanish-speaking fans opens doors not only in Latin America, but also in Europe and beyond.